I have dyslexia, and I wanted to address something that Donald Trump recently said in the media about not wanting to have a president with a learning disability, and then specifically mentioning dyslexia, because it is completely reckless and just flat out wrong. Dyslexia doesn't mean that you're incapable. It just means that you learn differently. For me, school was super difficult. I was misunderstood a lot. I got left behind in like all my classes, and reading was really difficult, and it still is today. But I have 2 degrees. I have a bachelor's degree in Spanish and a bachelor's degree in education, and I'm a teacher. And I went through a school system that wasn't designed for how my brain works, and I still made it. So when people say things like that, um, what they're really doing is they're telling people, and especially kids, that they're not capable of greatness. They're not capable of reaching their goals, and that there's like a limit to what they can become in life, and that couldn't be further from the truth. Dyslexia does not mean that you can't succeed. It doesn't mean that you're less intelligent or that you can't, that there's like a cap to what you can achieve in life. It just means that you might have to take a different path, and it might take you longer, but you'll get there. I promise you'll get there. If there's one thing I know about people with dyslexia is that they're extremely resilient, and they figure things out. Um, we're great problem solvers, and we eventually get there. And when someone in a position of power, I think this is really important, when someone in a position of power like Donald Trump makes a statement like that, it's extremely damaging. And it's very discouraging, especially to children. It makes them feel like there's something wrong with them, and it's like something out of their control. Like they have no control over it. But there's nothing wrong with people with learning disabilities, or in specifically, there's nothing wrong with people with dyslexia. It's just that we learn differently. Um, and just because the world doesn't cater to that, doesn't mean that we're not qualified, or like we're unqualified for certain positions, because we're not. There's nothing someone with dyslexia can't do. So I just wanted to say, don't let anyone put limits on you just because they don't understand you.